Chesterfield remain your leaders over in the Vanarama National League, of course, ahead of the likes of Deadpool FC. But who's going to be there this coming weekend? We're going to take a look at it, all of it, next. That's right, folks, back once again in a prediction video. Today we're forward match number 8. That's right, in this year's Vanarama National League, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang up to all things National League related, Blabber Rose related, World Cup related. Later this year, of course, the stickers are out. Make sure you check out my sticker unboxing video. That was, of course, pretty fun last night. So make sure you check that out. But, of course, it is Chesterfield. They are leading the charge by just 1 point. Breathing down the next is Deadpool FC at Notts County, to name but a few. But who will be there this coming weekend? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the Patreon. So let's bring you bang up to date with what's going on in the Vanarama National League. So these were the results on the last weekend's action. We're going to start at the tip of the top there with Aldershot beating Barnet 3-1 in the end, with a 2-1 win the other way. Bromley 2-1 win over Eastleigh, 2-0 for me. 2-2 indeed. I went with Dagenham against Notts County, but it was a 5-0 demolition job by Notts County. Wrexham with a 5-0 win over Dorking on the road as well. Of course, I went with a 3-1 win. Gateshead but 4 past Maidstone. I won with just a 1-0 win in the end. And look, Halifax down picked up a point on the road against Maidenhead. I won with the victory, but of course I was wrong. Get a Chesterfield with a 2-0 win over Oldham. 1-1 it was in the end. Boreham with a 2-1 win, 2-0 win over Scunthorpe at Scunthorpe. And again, I went the other way. Meanwhile, Solihull was 5-1 win over Altrincham. It looks like there is a bit of a divide, isn't there, between some of these teams, of course, in the Vanarama National League. So big 5-1 demolition job by Solihull. I went with a 2-0 win. Torquay with a big win on the road at Wrexham, 2-1 win over Southend United. I went with a draw. Yeovil did lose to York in the Battle of the Wise. Of course, I went the other way. Of course, I did. And it was a draw at the bottom there. Wealdstone against Woking in the Battle of the W's. 1-1 it was. 0-0 for me as well. Let's take a look at the table. The table looks like this. And as I said, Chesterfield lead the charge by 1 point over Wrexham. Of course, we have 1 point lead over Notts County. But it could all change very, very much so. And in fact, Wealdstone could go back at the top of the table if they are to be victorious and everything else goes their way. Down the foot, Scunthorpe are in trouble. Altrincham, Halifax down, and Aldershot are also in the relegation zone. But of course, that could change very, very quick, as could this. Of course, the Prediction League, and it is Jimmy Watton who is leading the charge for this week. So well done to you, sir. And of course, the overall grand scheme of things, it's also Callum H, 42 points on the board, and Jimmy Boy's up there in second with Shane O'Donnell as well. If you want to get involved, of course, cut the 4-shot non-league. It is 100% free, so get in amongst it and get your picks in for next week. Still plenty of time to get involved, and of course, we are going to be taking a look at their next games, which of course are coming this coming weekend. Of course, kick it off on the 10th of September. I'm going to start with Altrincham against Wealdstone, of course, jump to the deep end on this Badgerino. Played each other 4 times in 2020, 2 wins apiece and 0 draws. Altrincham, though, 0 wins in the last 12 games, of course, 25% form for them. And because the Wealdstone side, unbeaten the last 5, 67% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, over in Altrincham was a 4-2 win for Altrincham. In fact, the home side has never lost this game, so whoever's at home will fancy their chances to win once again. However, Altrincham did lose to Solihull 5-1 last round. Wealdstone with back-to-back draws for them, drawing with Yeovil and drawing with Woking, of course. I've got basic odds on this one. Basic odds go in favour of Altrincham here. They are favoured to win this game, of course, so my gut says a point here at least for Wealdstone on the road. 1-1 in the end for me on this one. Boreham up against Oldham, of course, coming at you over in Boreham. Now, these two sides have never played each other according to my eyes, but Boreham unbeaten the last 4 now, pick up 3 wins and a draw to boot. Up against Oldham side, just 1 win is 5 for them, 42% form for them moving forward. Of course, Boreham pick up a 2-0 win over Scunthorpe last time round. That's 6 goals now in the last 2 games. Oldham with a 2-0 loss against Chesterfield. They haven't won since they beat Aldershot way back on the 26th of August. Again, got limited odds, but of course, Boreham are favoured. Of course, they are the hosts. Going to go with them as well with a 2-1 win for Boreham to take the 3 points and again move the chains up the ladder. They go. Eastleigh up against Scunthorpe United, coming at you over in Eastleigh on 10th of September. Never played each other again, according to my data, or in recent times anyway. Eastleigh, though, back-to-back defeats for them, 58% form over the last 6. Scunthorpe, though, haven't won in the last 6 games. They are in trouble. Goodness gracious me. Of course, it's actually been 1, 2, 3 games without a goal for Scunthorpe, losing to Bromley, Halifax down, and Boreham without scoring a goal. Eastleigh also losing last time around against Bromley, 2-1 last time around, but the odds go in favour of Eastleigh. They are favoured to win this game, and of course, I am also going to go with a 1-0 win for Eastleigh because Scunthorpe are in big trouble. Barnet against Southend, of course, bit of a Greater London affair. This one played each other 10 times in 2005, 8 wins for Southend, 1 for Barnet and 1 draw. Barnet, though, just 1 win and 3 for them, 58% form over the last 6. Southend 1-2 lost to and drawn 2 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, in Barnet, was in the National League. It was a 3-1 win for Southend back in April 2022. That was last season. Barnet pick up a 3-1 loss against Aldershot, and of course Southend did lose to Torquay. The odds on this one's quite tight. Barnet are favoured to get to the victory, and I'm going to give it to them as well with a 2-1 win for Barnet on this weekend's action. Kicking off forward, it's Chesterfield. It is up against Gateshead over in Chesterfield. Now these two sides have played each other 2 times to 2018, 2 wins and a 2 for Gateshead. That's right. However, Chesterfield come to us unbeaten in at least the last 9 games, 92% form over the last 6, winning 5 and drawing just the 1. Gateshead though just 1 win in 6, 33% form for them moving forward. However, coming into this, Gateshead pick up a 4-1 win over Maidstone. Chesterfield with a 2-1 win over Oldham. But of course, Gateshead at home are difficult to different to Gatesfield or Gateshead on the road. So back Chesterfield, who are favoured to win this game quite comfortably by the bookies, and I'm going to go with that as well. 2 win for them to take it to the mix. Kicking off forward, it is Woking. It is Yeovil, of course, coming at you over in Woking. Now these two sides have played each other 8 times to 2003. 5 wins for Yeovil, 1 for Woking, and 2 draws, of course. 58% form for Woking right now. That's 1 win in 4 though. Against the Yeovil side, just 1 win in 6. 42% form for them moving forward. Last time around, over in Woking, it was a 1-0 win for Yeovil. That was back in January 2022. Yeovil picking up a 1-0 loss against York. That's actually back-to-back games now without a goal. Woking with a draw against Wealdstone, of course. The odds here go favour with Woking. Now favoured to win this game. I'm also going with the draw though on this. Point split right down the middle. Who's going to be the happier? Let me know down below. Kicking on forward, it will be Halifax Town. They're locking odds against Dorking Wanderers, of course, over in Halifax. Never played each other, according to my eyes. 1 win in the last 6 for Halifax Town. That's 33% form for them. Up against Dorking Wanderers side with 3 defeats on the spin. 33% form over the last 6 as well. Dorking pick up a 5-0 loss against Wrexham. In fact, they've conceded 9-12 goals in the last 3 games. They are in a bit of trouble. They're going to free fall down that table, if not already. Up against of course, Halifax Town side, who are of course now back-to-back games now without a loss. Maybe they've turned a corner at long last. The odds here go in favour of Halifax Town. They are favoured to win this game. I'm giving them a 2-1 win for them. 3 points in the bag and move the chains one more time. Kicking off forwards, Maidstone against Solihull Moors, of course, coming at you in Maidstone again on the 10th of September. They've actually played each other 6 times in 2016, 5 for Solihull Moors, nothing for Maidstone, and we've got 1 draw. 50% form for Maidstone right now, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. Solihull Moors, just 1 defeat of the past 6 games. 67% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, in Maidstone, it was a 3-1 win for Solihull Moors back in October 2018. Solihull Moors picking up a 5-1 win over Altrincham. Of course, Maidstone with a 4-1 loss to Gateshead. Of course, the odds on this one go in favour of Solihull Moors on the road here. I'll go with them with the 3 points as well, with a 2-0 win to take 3 points and move the chains. Keeping on forward is Torquay United up against Aldershot. Of course, coming at Torquay at the south. West Coast. Played each other 26 times in 2007. 10 wins apiece and 6 draws, of course. Torquay, though, winning 2 of the last 6. 33% form over that, of course. Meanwhile, Aldershot also 2 wins of the last 6. 33% form as well. Last round, though, in Torquay was a 4-0 win for Torquay. That's back in March 2022. Torquay pick up a 2-1 win over Southend. Aldershot with a 3-1 win over Barnet. So both sides coming to us with a win. But of course, Torquay are favoured to win this game by the bookies. I've gone with the 2-1 win as well. Backing the bookies on this one to get the 3 points for Torquay. Into the final stretch, it is Deadpool FC. It is, of course, up against Maidenhead over in Wales. Now, these two sides have played each other 10 times since 2017. Of course, 4 wins for Wrexham, 3 for Maidenhead, 3 draws, of course. 4 wins of the bounce for Wrexham right now, 75% form. Up against the Maidenhead side, of course, without a win in 4, 42% form for them moving forward. Last round, though, in Wales, it was a 1-1 draw. That was back in January 2022. The away sides only won once the last 6. That was when Maidenhead beat Wrexham in Wrexham back in October 2020. Wrexham, though, scoring 11 goals. In fact, 16 goals in the last 4 games. They're on fire. Up against the Maidenhead side, of course, picking up a draw last time around against Halifax Town. The odds, though, go in favour of Wrexham. They are red-hot favourites, of course. I'm backing them with a 3-0 win, comfortable win, and 3 points in the bag once again. York up against Dagenham, of course, over in York. That takes place also on the 10th of September. Played each other 17 times, 2004. We've got 5 wins for York, 8 for Dagenham, and we've got 4 draws, of course. York, though, unbeaten the last 3. Just 1 defeat past 5. 50% form, of course, over the last 6. That's 1-2 lost, 3 and draw 2. Up against the Dagenham side, just a couple of wins, couple of defeats in the last 4. 42% form over the last 6. Last time around, in York, it was a 2-0 win for Dagenham. That was back in November 2016. Dagenham picking up a 5-0 loss against Notts County. Meanwhile, York with a 1-0 win over Yeovil. The odds on this one, though, go in favour of Dagenham on the road here. I'm backing a 1-0 win for the hosts, so York getting 3 points, and of course, be the happier of the 2 sides. And then wrap it up. It is, of course, table topping, or at least promotion chasing Notts County. They're taking on Bromley, of course. Both sides coming to on 75% form. Notts County, they're winning 3 out of the last 6, but unbeaten in the last 8 games, of course. Because the Bromley side just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form, winning 4 of the past 5. Of course, last time around, though, in we got Notts County, it was a 1-1 draw back in October 2021. Bromley unbeaten against Notts County over the last 4, picking up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. However, just 1 defeat past 6. And of course, the home side hasn't won this game in the last 6. Sorry, scrap that. The home side hasn't lost this match in the last 6 as well. Coming at you, though, Bromley with a 2-1 win over Eastleigh. Notts County with a 5-0 win over Dagenham. Dagenham back-to-back clean sheets. The odds, though, go in favour of Notts County. They're favourite to win this game. I'm giving them a comfortable 3-0 win in the end. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is what I've got. And this is what I've got in the table, if I'm right, with Chesterfield up to 20 points. Wrexham up to their second spot with 19. And then Notts County will get the power 3. Going down, Gateshead, Aldershot, Altrincham and Scunthorpe United. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know down below. But, of course, don't forget your picks in as well. Free, 100% free. Cut the 4 National League. And, of course, we'll be back for the next round of matches as and when we get them. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, of course, and, of course, don't forget to check out the Discord. It's wide open. Of course, until then, guys and gals, we're done right now.